16 very, very soon, especially with the nerfs on other picks.
Wait.
In the early game, it won't be too dominant for even the Lancelot, but the Lancelot is up for grabs. Yves as well. Geek Fam. Do they go for a tank jungle?
And I gotta say, it would be a perfect, you know, game to have an Natan debut here. Has it been debuted in Season 16 yet?
Yeah, I don't think so.
This is ONIC versus Geek Fam. They can take it to the playoff matchup that we're talking about in Bandung. But the first picks coming in from Coach Ari is the Jushin and also the Phoveus. So, from Makeit's perspective, this is pretty dangerous, I guess.
This is a bit too honest for ONIC though. The Kalea could show up, they could go for the Eve as well against Jusin. They could just purely react to it, but they go for the Kimi instead and not even the Kalea. It's a glue though. So usually against Phoveus, you want to go Kalea or glue. They've gone for one, but yeah, no Eve.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Pretty big buffs, I'd say.
What do you think, Arashi? Because you're more of a Yi player, right?
Well, I love the Eve, dude, but I think that Geek Fam are just a bit concerned about the assassin threat from the side of ONIC. And you know, ONIC are really good at getting towards that backline, so maybe they're playing it a bit safer technically. Someone can kite back a bit more reliably. And technically the Kimi also brings that crowd control effect that can stall out this Phoveus, kind of lock him down, allow the team to burst him down a bit more. So it's an option. Against Sushin, I think the Yves still would have been a very decent pick. But I guess for ONIC now, they want to keep things, you know, a bit similar still to the quote-unquote previous popular picks.
This has been pretty interesting. I guess it's an interesting first phase as well because it's been too honest from both sides. There are no flex picks at all.
Yeah.
Unless you want to consider Kimi a flex pick, but
I mean,
yeah, no.
Toy did it, but we see what he did.
Yeah, it's also very unique the way Toy tried to execute that pick because he went for the Assassin emblem with
Master Assassin
plus the Assassin custom emblem, not just Master Assassin.
So he's trying to win lane.
It was a different take on what we usually expect to be just a safe, weak side goal laner to farm up and wait for the power spikes. Harith being banned though, as usual, once you see the Joy, it's probably going to be the Harith banned out. It is one of the heroes that does pretty well against the Joy, and especially for Geek Fam who already have a massive physical damage threat in the jungle.
I was gonna say, the Cho would be pretty good for Beloski here, but I guess they still has the Badang, even though it's not really that prio anymore.
Could also be the Gatot Kacha that can work out here together with the glue. Whenever the glue jumps in, you can zone the rest, isolate the guy mounted.
I think mobility and crowd control is the name of the game here, especially for Geek Fam, right? If you can kind of like zone out, split ONIC into two moving parts, technically they have a chance to kind of make a Ludpi just jump in and then isolate him from his team, take him out. Then we're going to ban away the Irithel as well here, so, gold lane options taken away, even though ONIC will have first picks.
The Irithel ban and also no Moskov, no Harith, this could be something like a Tigreal from Beloski if he wants to be
That's true.
that game changer.
Tigreal is still up for grabs, could be a choice, but ONIC, what gold lane are they going to go for first here? Does look like for Geek Fam they might be setting up for the Natan. Is that too crazy? It's good against the Joy. Remember, you can place the Joy, cancel out some dashes. Phoveus too, very stagnant. The Claude comes out.
Of course.
And again, there's no other gold lane that's really meta. Unless I'm Granger, but you don't want to go up against this comp. So much mobility on a Granger.
Leslie against the Claude.
Leslie is a pretty good shot against the Claude. And the Joy in a way. And if you have enough peel, it could work. It's been making a resurgence in rank 2.
So Tigreal is also that peel, right?
He does a bit of both, technically.
But I think it's a bit too one and done, you know? ONIC want longer team fights. So they go for Bruno, Geek Fam.
Yeah, I'm rocking with that. Of course. Pretty safe, has some lifesteal too, so if you get dove on, it's not that hard to get away.
The Vidal makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Agreed. With all the dive available for ONIC, having a tool to stop the rush is a value here, but they go for the Mathilda, so
interesting.
2 marksmen and a kiting tool is the idea they want. So instead of stopping the rush of ONIC, they're just trying to make sure that they can kind of outmaneuver them and kite back away from all the danger.
Yeah.
That's risky, man, because the Mathilda can only bring 1.
Now, does ONIC go for Khalid? The usual counter to Mathilda. It has also made its debut here as a roam on the hands of Owen, an ex-ONIC player. Or do they just go for the standard? The Badang, again, still up for grabs.
I think the Badang works here as well. Gatot though, alright, a bit more global presence, so whoever's on the Gatot can reach the backside, right? Zone Geek, maybe even pinch them into a tough scenario. That's an option.
With the mobility of Geek Fam, I didn't really expect the Gatot to come out, right? It's going to be very difficult for the Gatot to get close, to even get those AOGs. And there's no real lockdown combo.
I mean, at this point, I think AOG is more of an escape tool for a lot of teams out there instead of a setting up tool. So
Could be.
Maybe. But I'm expecting a slow game here, Rashi, especially in the first, I don't know, 5 minutes or so.
On the contrary, the kills might be low, but I feel like the action, right? The skirmishing and the zoning, the compete for the contest for vision, I think is going to be very active here for both teams. This is going to be a macro showdown, folks.
For sure, lineup rating is equal 5.3 for both. But ONIC versus Geek Fam. Who will come out on top? Number 1 versus number 2 in the season. Let's go check it in the Land of Dawn.
Here we are. Rashi, what do you think about the drafts here? Also, mid-control is the prio for ONIC. You can even see Ludpi go for concussive blast. That's how much they want to control the river.
And river control is going to be so important right here. Because you can see ONIC has quite a good setup to kind of roam around. Looking at the clash of eras here, the Youngblood against the Veteran. As you can see, stat-wise, the Youngblood has showier moments. But you have to remember that the Veteran hasn't been playing on all the matches, as we can see here. Oh, taunt, oh boy!
Oh, first blood to Keyboy. What a lockdown. And the lethal gets traded over. So Geek Fam finds something, and the first blood isn't really that value because Keyboy got it. Still, it's value.
Oh, for sure. And this is a boy and a Kimi we're talking about. Oh, Kyrie. Did it get it?
He got it. Instant punish. Knows the Retri was used up earlier for the Lethal Wanderer, so Kai takes yet another winning trade, and we get a check on the emblems.
Emblem share by Games Max. Sport Emblem Inspire for Beloyski. No question there. Weapon Hunter for Aboy though, so he's going to be vulnerable. That's partially why he got nuked so hard there in the mid lane. He's got to be careful, man, if he's going to go for that greedier style. Whereas for Ludpi, with the Festival of Blood, he's going to be able to sustain a lot more. So fully expect his level 4, level 5 power spike to be fully utilized by ONIC. They want to make sure that they are the ones controlling the tempo here. They don't want to allow Geek Fam to pick and choose the engagements that they can go in and escape from, right? They want to force the engage that Geek are going to be forced to actually commit to.
Yeah. So far, Geek, even 2 losing lanes right now. I didn't expect Gobbs to lose the lane, especially right now Kyrie. He wants to go in, but that's out. Again, Gobbs is just getting pressured.
But it's traded in for the mid lane pressure. Naked's dashes away to safety before the Lantern Flare can pick him up. And Kai's already on the turtle. Beloyski, oh, Kenzie in the bottom lane, almost getting a solo. As Kai walks up the lane to find beats, gets a boy down. Beloy forced to flicker out as Makekids is still on the purple buff.
Oh,
and here Beloy picked up, and it's a double for Kai. And also a purple steal for Kai.
Yeah, I like the confidence that he used the Retri because he knows Makekids is gonna back out. There's no guys. There's no Geek Fams that's there to help him to take this turtle.
It's the early brawling pressure, man. Again, Geek Fam have 2 backline members. Their strong side is a gold lane. We see Kenzie trying to be active there. But as a result, on the other side, in these big skirmishes, dude, ONIC have so much more AoE, more sustain built in as well. Geek Fam, they gotta look for the right fight here, and they can't really, again, go for a fight where ONIC are the ones who are controlling it, especially with Sans pressuring so much with the Lantern Flare, right? They gotta try and zone him out, threaten him, because if he's gonna be allowed to just walk around and shine the light on them, dude, it's looking like some really tough fights up ahead for Geek Fam.
Yeah, for sure. Kyrie already has 2 kills, and against Aboy as well. So Beloyski so far, the strategy to just back out with the guiding wind has not been working at all. Just how creative Kyrie has been with the engages. But in-game equipment so far, I don't think anything sticks out right now.
Molten Essence for Glue is quite interesting. Boy again! Walks up too aggressively and he gets picked up for the kill on Skylar. What a move!
I don't know how... Can you blame a boy at that time? I think he's pretty safe back out. It's just 4 guys ganging at him.
Well, again, he has his flicker up. Flickers were not used by ONIC. I think he just really overestimated how safe he can be on that Kimi. He doesn't understand from the looks of it. ONIC are targeting him. They want to punish, but look at Gobs getting low.
Uh-oh, Thorn Rolls used up already. Kai gonna look for the move here. Beloyski walks up the circling eagle. Red Tree not getting it. The AOG will stop the Make Kids actually dashing into it. Gets on it. Gobs almost gonna get solo kill. Oh! He does! Get the solo kill on Gobs! Make Kids with a puncture. Suns cannot get close enough. Doesn't want to utilize the flicker. And ONIC get a win again.
It's nightmarish start for Geek right now. They're down 5 kills already. I take it back. I didn't foresee this coming. I thought it was going to be a slow game.
Yep. A boy constantly shooting the shots, but it's literally just tickling ONIC at this point. No damage on that Kimmy.
Too much built-in tools available for ONIC. And the move here, I don't know, man. Geek Fam have to try and find ways to kind of get some value without fighting. They have to understand at this point, ONIC, especially with the 2k gold lead and the Phobius that's doing so well, Lutpi. There's no point in really brawling it out. You want to kind of try to find some trades here, wait for some more power spikes, because with 1 or 2 items, that's where the Bruno comes in. That's where the Mathilda, the photo power spike can allow Geek Fam to edge out some of these fights. As of right now, the fact that Kibo and Lutpi themselves can self-sustain for so long, it's forcing Geek Fam to just back away every single time.
Uh-oh, all in on the Sans. Traction pulse, dodge away from again. Sans able to flicker around, but the Mountdown comes in, and Maykids is still on him, but Sans is still alive. Maykids the jump again, find a kill with the help of Gobs. As Maykids gets ran down by Kai, a boy gets a kill on Keyboy, and it's a trade. Still, Kai, no electrifying beast. Lutpi in the midst of it all now, getting chain CC'd. Still jumping away as Skylar goes for the turret down below. Lutpi is as good as dead, mounted on still, using the flicker too. Burns it down, purple taken with a turret down below, and Geek Fam can't even go turtle.
Wait a minute, is that a win for ONIC even though they lose so much? Remember the boy though?
Tries to run away. The music is a bit too crazy, but he gets away in time with the help of the guiding win. Kai mounted on again. Gob's still there, but Kai's bringing him into the turret rage. Sans gets a kill. The blazing duet from Skylar deals so much, forces Kenzie back.
Tempo is the name of the game here, and ONIC is just stepping on the gas pedal. And look at the adjustments. Even when they're on the back foot, always immediately looking for more value, looking for more trades. Geek Fam are needing some more of the same, because when they won that fight, they were unable to get anything of value, and ONIC, they waited for the members to come back, turn the fight back around, and Geek Fam, once again, they lost that control, they lose the turtle. ONIC are just pressuring them right now without any answer back from Geek Fam.
I would love to see like how much gold Skylar has right now compared to
5,000.
Disky. Because like 5,000?
He has 500 gold ahead. Oh!
Doesn't get the taunt. Circling Eagle knocks Keyboy up, but Sans does the same to Beloy.
That's a lot of damage from Sans unexpectedly, man. I feel like it really adds up, but even with the solo lift there, you're seeing quite a decent amount of damage. Looking at a talent prediction by Gopay though, whoa!
Good Crimson Beacon by Sans, dodges away from the traction pulse. Now it's gonna be Gobs. Picked up, thrown away. Taunt also landing there, and it forces Gobs to back away. A quarter of health left.
Man, I gotta say, so far, it's been really good for ONIC. I feel like Geek Fam is more of the peel, the kite composition, but ONIC has been doing the kiting.
Well, ONIC is both kiting and also like chasing them down. That's the thing, right? With the Tsushin, you can afford to play like this, but oh, Blazing Duet!
Again, cancelled out this time with the Circling Eagle. Skylar able to go for the BMI back again, and now, whoa, it's a meltdown from Gobs! Finds it in the nick of time, but there's no one there to follow it up, and Keyboy is healing Skylar in the back.
Back line!
He's gonna be dead. Whoa! Kai with a dive, and he gets Beloy too! A boy! Traction pulls out! Kai will be stunned in a turret, and he'll still get the kill! And it's just Gobs left up top, isolated and taken down. Maykids only can get a trade with a tier 1 down below.
How do you stop this, man? I think there was a 1v3 for Kai, with Gobs getting taken care of by 3 people of ONIC.
Blink and you'll miss it, man. Nowhere is safe right there when ONIC are on a roll. They really understand when their heroes get that power spike and can go for these crazy plays. It seems like a risky, 50-50, but technically, if ONIC is doing it, you get this sense of them having done the calculation, that they've done the math, and they know it's gonna work out. And just like that, the Lord spawns as well. ONIC, defending, hiding back away. Beloy can't get him.
Those are some big resources, man.
Sure. Even before the first Lord here. This is the joy we're talking about, so it's kind of pills in comparison to the Lancelot in terms of like the retry execution. But let's see though, ONIC has a mountain of gold lead here.
Uh-oh, Gog can be engaged on again. Kai! The backline! dismantling everyone, and Sans gets a Sky Piercer. Oh man, Geek Fam forced to watch as Gobs and Kenzie just falls in front of them.
Man, how about the initial stun from Keyboy there? Assisting Kyrie.
It's just so good, and the targeting. And despite having the Mathilda, Maloski is just forced to stand there and watch as Kenzie gets munched on. ONIC are just so on point with the targeting, and Geek Fam, oh man!
Oh,
The cancel!
oh my
So
God!
P! With the peel to save Sans!
He's forced to do jumping jacks without consent. ONIC 6.7k gold lead. Look at the items. Look at the difference of gold between all the players of these two teams.
Man, basically 1,000 gold plus on the side of ONIC. This is Sky Piercer build as well for Sans. More danger, more things to think about for Geek Fam. And that's what you can do when your gold laner doesn't really build path towards the Sky Piercer as well. On the other side, Kenziski, I guess the final hope for Geek Fam, if they want to take it to the late game, he's just not playing the game, man. He is just being locked down by everyone. They just know exactly how to chain their crowd control, that it seems like whoever gets caught from Geek Fam is just completely locked down.
Okay.
VHS.
Yeah. Interesting. VHS on Kimi Arashi?
Yeah, they're going for a bit of a shred potential for a boy, but definitely a weirder option there. He has a glowing wand before that, but this is a weird hybrid build. I don't think we've already seen succeed too far well. Still on the back foot, the Geek Fam are going to try to defend this as much as possible. I think one base tower surely will fall the way ONIC are setting this up.
Yeah. Is the old term geekable applies in this scenario? Because it's not on a ton. It's a Bruno. It's a single target hero, but is it possible for Geek right now?
Technically, it is, because they do have two marksmen. They have more range later on. But again, the main problem still is how are they going to deal with the rush?
Oh, damage.
Oh man, even Make-Hits can't really do much. Getting deterred by damage alone. And Lutpi wants to be careful there. The shred, that's where it gets good when you're trying to shred down, melt down the frontliners, right? So technically now for Geek Fam, they have shred from a boy with max HP damage, and they have burst and crit coming in from Kenziski. That could be the angle, but it's a very bold move, especially when you're 9,000 gold behind.
That PLIDX streamer. Don't forget to watch your favorite streamers out there.
Your favorite, Chef?
I wouldn't say so.
Ang Bia.
Whoa.
Cheffin's favorite. He's in the building. Orange buff. Threatened. Keyboy walks up. Gobs. Not on a bad spot here. Able to go for the taunt. And it will just be the orange buff taken by Kai with the retry.
Oh my goodness gracious. And so far, Skylar, man, he's been farming up really good in the early game. I just realized that Skylar was non-existent in the first like 2 fights in the mid game, but right now he is just stacking up the gold. Look at that.
9.8k in our player's gold by Sympathy. Kai and him, they're going band for band.
Yeah, dude, he is just having so much space right here, and if you have space on a Claude, we all know how fast this hero farms, man. This is something that Geek had to avoid, but now they have no choice. ONIC is forcing this onto them, and despite the early game that Kenziski tried to use to pressure Skylar, he was able to maintain the gold at 500 or 1,000 more or less, but now it's really widening out to 2,000, 3,000 as Lutpi gets jumped on, but turns it around.
Make-Hits losing a puncture there. Gobs caught in the midst of it all. Will be able to flicker out. Skylar! Blazing Duet, forcing everyone to flicker out. And that should just be free. ONIC, they go back to Lord. Geek Fam are somehow still trying to fight back here with no flicks.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know if you want to go for this Make-It, though. He wants to pull off the impossible. 15k on the Lord. Oh, they resetted it!
But it's going to be taken down here. Make-It has no angle to go in. Lutpi canceling it again. Has another jump, but he won't take it. Geek Fam forced to run back to their base.
Is this cancel culture on Make-It?
Cancel culture? We can't call it that. Dude, at this point, the thing is that Geek Fam, they're trying to go for these moments in the jungle, but they have the best success in the big open lane when they actually have a pathway to escape, when they have the base at their backs. If they funneled in there in the midst of the jungle, they're going to walk into the wave from Lutpi, into the AOG. They just cannot take those fights in the tight spaces. So in the entrance of the base, this is where Geek Fam have to be careful.
10k gold lead. Now they're still trying to clear out the Lord here. Kenziski and a boy, they have enough power to clear this one. ONIC looks like they want to just back off and try to set up for the next wave. Let's see.
They gotta be wary. Geek Fam still have very good clear. He jumps in over. Oh boy, has a guiding win. Kyrie caught in the midst of it all. The angle by Beloy takes him out. Gobs still there, gets him out. Keyboy thrown back. The AOG not cancelled. And Keyboy gets away. They get 2 base turrets for a shutdown on Kai.
I guess in terms of economy, Geek are climbing back from 10k to 8.5k, but in terms of structure and also map pressure, I don't know what that does to them.
Rash, is it geekable?
I feel like it has to be a geekable angle for Geek. There's no other way for them to win out here. Now with the tempo that they have here, without Kyrie on the map, I think Geek can try and find something. At least the outer turrets, at least some farm in the jungle. They desperately need every single bit of resource they can scrounge up while ONIC are not at full force.
Windtalker.
Yeah, I guess it's a good way to kite, especially with Kai chasing at you. Real-time victory rate though. Set it by Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7. Might have to wait here because ONIC wants to chase!
AOG, that's a flick from Beloy and a guiding win too. Gobs gets away with the mobility. But that's a big ult already for them to go, alright, let's fight?
Let's see. It looks like he wants to be a bit patient here.
Right? For ONIC, like the AOG for flick.
I guess.
Yeah, I think it's still very much value. Oh boy, gotta be careful, man. There's
Oh
only
my
one.
God.
There's only one guiding wind, and sometimes even Gobs is gonna be forced to take it. So far, the angle for Geek is to just let the backline shred and allow Gobs to distract everyone else. That's the only strat that has worked so far. Now without the base towers, I don't think they have any way of contest. I feel like the best way for them is to trade the Lord for more resources and bank on that base fight. That seems to be the only way, because in a jungle fight, I don't think they want anything to do with ONIC right now.
Yeah. I think it needs... Oh, San's gonna get jumped on.
As the flicker gets away, still walks up. That's value. Finally, Geek Fam finding value in the trades. A flicker on one of the main members.
Oh, look at Mikit's HP. It's 1v1 against Kyrie, but it looks like Kyrie just want to back off. So, remember, again, this is a Lancelot. So Mikit's heroics might come here. Oh, flicker!
Again, a boy gets caught in the bad spot and punished! Way too aggressive. Got in the midst of it all now, jumping on the sky. Brings it back! He gets the kill. Make still jumping around. Puncture over the Lord. Beloy's keeping taking long, taken down.
Kenzie!
For the pursuit. Kenzie! Get forward. Gets Saz. Kai too low to deal with him. It's another for the pursuit. Kenzie kiting away, dodging for the AOG as well as the Mountdown comes in, and Kenzie still going for the kite. Kai with a walk down already. Kenzie, can he deal enough damage? Buys the Rose goal!
Oh my goodness!
K! The anomaly has made the team fight into Geek Fam's favor. Gobs pulled back again. Kids in the base defending, clearing it out.
Oh man, Gobs and Kinziski is just showing up for Geek Fam, and it is truly geekable. Only 3k, it doesn't matter right now, make it. And the whole you guys of Geek is here to take the Lord, and this might be the momentum that Geek needs.
Oh man, Keyboy, too late to the party here. This is a massive swing. Now with the Lord, they're gonna have the pressure on the map. They're gonna have an extra front line as well to absorb that damage. And again, they have 2 marksmen. A boy getting taken out was unfortunate, but it might have been planned because ONIC went in as if the marksman was gone. But Kenziski was there at full force. Here's the replay presented by the official tournament smartphone. There's a big combo here with a boy taken out using multiple resources. Look at Kenziski diving towards the backline, understand that he has crit, and that's burst damage towards the backline. Kites away to get more HP to be able to withstand Kyrie's burst, turns it around for his team. This is a massive moment for Geek Fam. Can they capitalize maximally with a 3-way push?
Oh my god, I'm still speechless. That was a combination of a really good map awareness, like the micro too with the buy on towards the rose gold meteor. Kanziski is full item right now. He's not selling the tough boots, looks like.
He needs additional tenacity. Traction pulse, Lord marching down. Geek Fam, they're looking for a dive. No, they're just going to be sieging. A boy going to be doing a lot of damage here as we get into the siege moments. Lord in the bottom lane, taking the turret down now as ONIC look to hold. Kai has dealt with the wave top. Gobs gets away with the guiding win, and it'll just be a base turret down below. So ONIC are still the ones favored for next Lord with a far lane base turret.
Oh, for sure.
Exactly. I was thinking that maybe Geek Fam are gonna force something else, right? Get some momentum, get some kind of skirmish, so they can pressure the top side even more. But they're playing it safe. Again, I think they're really thinking that if they don't lose, then they'll win, right? They're not playing to win, they're playing not to lose. And Baloyski, by the way, was the one who picked up the shutdown on Kyrie, and he was able to get a Blood Wings from that. And that kind of also allowed, you know, more shielding to come through to the team. So usually the roam, it would be really bad for the roam to get the kill, but right there, it kind of somewhat worked out. As we take a look at the gold distribution here, Kenziski farming up the minions and the kills and assists, dude. That final fight right there just swung everything back as Gobs
Just lifted up, going back again. But he's
Keyboy
with a flag, goes over the top. Kenzie! What a reaction to a concealed death on Tacha!
Oh my goodness, that could have gone so bad. Lutpi though, traction pulls. Geek. Looks like they don't want to take it just yet. They want to play it slow and wait for Kenziski's flicker to come up again.
That could have been real bad, but still for ONIC it's a win. They baited out a flicker from the carry.
It's going to be critical for Kenziski to have that available for the next fight if he wants to really outplay. Now the team overall also has to play around him, knowing that he does not have that flicker, right? So maybe Baloyski can't really circling Eagle as aggressively as he wants to and try and, you know, output some more damage. Right now, they're setting up for the push on the top side. But ONIC, they have a chance to rush this. They themselves have a very decent amount of damage in the late game. Although the mid lane damage output now is very, very different.
Ops?
Yeah. Oh, Fraction Pulse, locking Keyboy down. Ooh. Does have the AOG back, but the poke is getting ridiculous for Geek Fam. And the sustain, the wave up top dealt with already, so Geek Fam won't have to deal with it for a while. They have an opportunity.
Yeah, they can heal up and go back to the Lord Pit as much as possible, Geek Fam. What's gonna be the solution here? Remember, Skylar is not on Purify. He's on a sprint, so he can't really just easily goes into the Blazing Duet because Baloyski is there with the knock-up from the Circling Eagle. That's why Skylar has been a bit non-existent in the team fight. Sans, though, is 1v1ing. Oh, look at that!
They're trying to buy some time. Kai on the Lord gets it already. In the back line's gonna be Gobs jumping in, flickering out. Kai jump in and again. Looking for the try and beat through the mountain. Comes in, and Gobs, Winter Crown by Ludpi. Kenzie with a lot of damage. With the Blazing Duet! Dealing a lot of damage. Kenzie's still able to go for it. Make hits in the back line. Dashing back and forth. It's still Keyboy trying to buy some time. Pops the AOG defensively. Make hit. Froze! And he backs away. Kai, electrifying beats ready. Pops it in. Make his on the push. Gets the purple. No! Goes for the paths of execution. Kai walks up. Almost getting it. The Thorn Rose dodging away from the rhythm. He buys the immortality and the Rose Gold as well. Make hits! Now on Skylar. Posimo. Kai looking for the capitalization. Gets it. Beloy guiding away. Has the guiding win and the photo.
There's
Another one here. No Circling Eagle. Kai walks up and gets the double. But Geek Fam have dealt with the Lord.
Yeah, it's still a stalemate again. I cannot believe it. ONIC got that Lord almost for free, and Geek Fam did not get punished at all.
They made sure that ONIC paid for it, man. Gobs just went in there, and fortunately for Ludpi, he had to win the crown, so that was a bit of an outplay situation. But afterwards, Geek Fam did a great job just making it as chaotic as possible. They know ONIC were scrambling to recover from the Lord take. You can see that Baloyski was solo zoning Ludpi. The Phoveus zoned by the Mathilda. That is not what we were expecting when we went into this match just earlier. Now the empowered waves are still available, but again, Geek Fam with the double marksman, they can clear this. Is it actually going back to the Geekable style? Geek Fam, they're making it look so possible.
Man, and remember, this is Adi on the coaching staff too.
Oh man, the scapegoat. Always there. If anyone needs to blame someone from ONIC. But Geek Fam's patience and their tenacity has paid dividends. Look, Lord now is going to be spawning up top. That means far lane control for Geek Fam.
Man, that's a long game from Geek Fam. It was a trade of item swaps as well in the previous fight. So the next one might just be the big one, the decisive one. As you can see, everyone rounding out their builds. Skylar picking up rapid boots. It's what we saw earlier. That was an interesting one. I wonder if he wants some more kiteability, considering that with the sprint, he's still getting tagged, especially with Gobs jumping straight at him. In the next fight, all these battle spells are going to be available, so we're going to see a banger of a fight. And I think ONIC has made the first move to clear the bottom side.
Yeah, I think Rapid Boost is more of the fact that Claude wants to catch up to the team fight as soon as possible. And if he's in a team fight, he's going to buy and sell it. But they're still clearing the bottom lane. Geek has to take care of this.
But how? They can't just... Oh! Was that a mistap by Skylar? He popped a Blazing Duet.
But it's going to be up.
Yeah, it should be up. Should be up by the time Lord or when they decide to go for Lord. This is only a temporary measure by ONIC in the bottom lane.
Look at the positioning by ONIC though. They're sitting near the purple buff of Geek Fam, trying to find something more. Skylar isn't there just yet. You're seeing the Rapid Boots again there.
Yeah.
Interesting situation. I think he's buying it for the potential rotate required to go from the bottom lane to the Lord side, it seems. But now ONIC make the move. They're on the Lord here. Geek Fam, do they spot it out?
Oh, Beloski is Starlium sight. He's going for more damage. And to be fair, with that kind of build, I would go for Starlium too, but let's see if it's going to pay dividends.
Oh my god, they're going to leave the bottom lane?
Oh no!
No, it's actually... Okay, aggro on the minions, we're on the minions, so the Lord stays alive, but it's so low. ONIC. Yeah, Skylar is constantly buying Rapid Boots so that he can manage those waves in the bottom lane.
He's gonna run out of gold soon enough if he keeps doing that though. But on that point, Shevin, Beloski buying more damage means he's vulnerable, but technically if he can get the guiding winds off, it means bigger shields for his team. So technically it's not really the worst of ideas, he just has to be a lot more careful because then he is now a prime target.
Man, I'm wondering like who's gonna be opening the... Okay, they let go of the push control in the near the Lord, so right now Geek can't just take it for themselves. But earlier I was like, who's gonna be opening the map for Geek? Because Gobs, if he goes in, like it's easy punish.
Oh man, look at the forced error now. Bottom lane, slow push. ONIC have had ways to deal with it, but Skylar has to be called in. Geek Fammer making the move. The bottom lane is getting massive, and the Lord gets reset part of the bottom lane again.
They need to gamble right now. It's a Lancelot against a Joy. It's a good gamble. Skylar is in the bottom lane. Surely they can they blitz this?
They gotta prolong it. Why force a gamble when they have the far lane and the bottom lane? It will constantly be pushing. It will build frustration for ONIC.
Might force an error as well. And not to mention Geek Fam, they can do this all day. They have a health dispenser. They have a full magical damage Mathilda that's just giving everyone so much HP. And technically there's more poke advantages as well because the short range of Sans on that Tushin.
Skylar bot again, and this time ONIC are the ones still surrounding the Lord, not giving Geek Fam an avenue to go for the Lord, but they have to start it, and the Claude is pushing in.
Oh, will that be enough though? The tower on the bottom side is so low. I don't think Geek can risk.
Minions will spawn, don't worry. It's gonna build up to a slow push again. But it's gonna take some time, and ONIC are the ones now that have to gamble. It's up to them.
It's Makis the one that's gonna clear it, or he wants to go back to the Lord pit as soon as possible. Looks like that's gonna be the idea for Makits here. Watch out for Keyboy, man.
Oh! Keyboy with a able to find a boy again! This time with the help. Now Flicker out, has immortality. Now Look P jumping on Beloski as the boy bites him in the crown and pops it in time. The guy to win ready there. A boy takes it.
Look at the shield!
Looking for it, has immortality. Taunt comes down again. Gob! Two-man immobilization, but they won't go for the commitment as Look P jumps in again and the boy buys the CE. A wave up top. Still, Geek Fam have to manage it. The bottom lane slow push is building to become a massive one for ONIC to deal with, but they're already on the Lord. They want to take the gamble.
And now a boy has no cycle of those item swaps. Makits misses on the puncture!
Just a bit more, gets caught in, has a Thorn Rose, and will be able to dodge it with the help of the guiding wind as well. Makits the Thorn Rose again, and the puncture out. Kai is low, wave down below, building again. ONIC cannot blitz the Lord.
Goodness.
The stalemate continues.
Take a breath, ladies and gentlemen. We are nearing 30-minute mark right now. Boy buys the Divine Glaive. ONIC, they're all in their own base. Geek, do they want to do this? I don't think so. They're just gonna try to delay this, or maybe just kite the Lord to their advantage.
If they can find Kyrie, they might go with the 50-50, but now Keyboy looking for something. They're gonna let it reset again. The patience for Geek Fam is actually insane right here.
Pulse.
Keyboy?
Keyboy! Kenzie with the flicker again, reading it. Fast execution already as Keyboy's caught in that tough spot. Gets knocked up by the Lord and has his AOG cancelled. One member down.
Wait a minute.
Want to go for the gamble. It's a 50-50 now. Kai was making as Gobs walks in. Like Spine Beast. Steals it and goes, runs back. back to base. A circling Eagle over to Skylar, has the BMI, and it will be the disengage as Gobs looks for it again.
Oh, no!
Cancel away LePay with the Infernal Pursuit and the Dark Wave. Turns it around. Gobs has Immortality. Kai with a jump. Another Dark Wave landing. Attraction pulse there. Gobs late on the Winter Crown by Kenzie. Can only just poke.
The gamble has been paid off, courtesy of Kyrie's Lord. The 50 is ain't 50-50, and if it's Kyrie's there, right now ONIC has the Lord. Do they have the amount of resources needed to break this down?
Oh! A boycott again. Make Kids and Kenzie now left to defend. Sans on already, blazing to it from Skylar as Kenzie falls. It's a big shutdown. Make Kids fighting to his demise. ONIC win out a long, long game.